Well, good morning and thanks for dropping by. I am Arthur Morris, Birds is Art, and I want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I flew up to Islip last night. Flight was delayed 2 hours, and now I am with my daughters and their families, and we're planning on a great day of food and a little bit of football. I recently spent 60 days at Sebastian Inlet. And boy, it was a tough year for ospreys. We did okay. Tons of great stuff to photograph, but the osprey action was slow. David Pugsley, multiple IPT veteran and good friend, joined me with his wife Michelle for a couple of days. And we had a glorious sunrise, and I loaned him the 70-200 since he's a 600 1.4x Sony A1 guy, and he made this beautiful image. So good morning again. Got home on Monday, photographed Tuesday and Wednesday down by the lake near my home, and came up with this amazing A12 pre-capture image of a palm warbler taking flight. So check out the blog for lots more on the A12, on Sony gear, and on bird photography in general, whatever system you're using. I'll be sharing details and the original of this one in a blog post soon. Early January, I'll be in San Diego for 2 weeks, and I have a nice Airbnb rented, and nobody has signed up. So I need to hear from you by December 1st, 2nd, or 3rd if you'd like to join me, and I'm offering a $500 discount on the trip. Amazing for brown pelicans and tons of stuff more. Wherever we're photographing, we get there early. The beautiful blue, pink, purple light in the northwest opposite the sunrise. Anyway, buoyed by and inspired by some images made by student Eugen Dolan with his 200-600 and a teleconverter, I tried recently using you see it here, 200-600 with the teleconverter, and made some really cool and sharp images. So inspired by that, I went completely loony and tried the 2x on the 400-800, giving me a focal length of 1600 millimeters and the ability to zoom out to 800. This one is about 1100 or so. And it was the first image I made. And we're going to check out the autofocus points on all of these. Made this image, 14 or 18 seconds later, turned around and made this one. Understanding exposure, understanding the light. Get yourself a copy of The Art of Bird Photography, the original, to learn exposure theory. Juvenile laughing gull in first winter plumage. This one I think at 1600 millimeters, let's see. Yeah, 1600 millimeters, insane. And then for tight work, you'll notice the eye is razor sharp in this Woodstock image, but the back of the head suffers. There is no depth of field with super-telephoto lenses and teleconverters when you're working at close range. That's explained more in depth in today's blog post. There'll be a link for that. And the last one was a snowy egret. Raised his crest, zoomed out. So the 400-800 is a viable option with the 2x teleconverter. Gives you incredible reach. Now we're going to go over to Sony's viewer program. We have the 5 raw files. And you see that we can turn on, it's part of their Imaging Edge desktop program. Clicking on this little thing here brings up, toggles the autofocus point on and off. And here you could see it absolutely nailed the bird's visible eye. In the next frame, eye face tracking, pretty good job. Distant pelican, so plenty of depth of field to make this one sharp. Again, learn more about these two in the blog, made I think 14 or 18 seconds apart. And then here is a case of operator error. Why didn't it track the bird's eye? because even the greatest autofocus system in the world, which I believe is on the Sony A1 Mark II for birds, it helps if you keep the bird in the center of the frame with eye tracking. Nonetheless, this one needed a little extra sharpening on the face, but certainly acceptable. The wood stork just missed the eye, and the snowy egret nailed. So think about joining me in San Diego. By the way, you see I have a big nasty dust spot here. I think it was on the 2X. I'm still checking. So I hope you can join me in San Diego. I have one opening for Homer, Alaska for the bald eagles in February. And then I have room on Stick Marsh, the incredible experience photographing roseate spoonbills with short telephoto zoom lenses. Happy bird day. Don't eat too much. Love you.